It's not fun. Oh, god damn. Shit.
All right, welcome to Spicy Cues. On today's show, we've got Luke Stanaway Neblo, an all-around artist and entertainer. You may know him from films such as It's Here and Drops of Fire, and most recently, When Is Now. As well as that, he has a long history in comedy, impressionism, improv, especially as a graduate from Iowa West, and playing with groups such as the Honeybees and Prison City Players. Welcome, Luke. Glad to have you on. The first question before we even hop into it, how are you with spicy foods?
I like spicy foods. I don't tend to handle too much heat very well. Even like Asian zing wings at Buffalo Wild Wings sometimes get me a little, but I like spice.
Awesome. So I think the first one that you had is Hellfire Detroit. Chili pepper cherry bomb.
Cherry bomb. It's only about 3,500 Scoville units, I think.
Yep.
Shout out to Detroit. Shout out Grey Ghost Detroit. Let's just dive right in. This one shouldn't be bad. What's the first question?
Yeah. So I know you're a bit of a craft beer aficionado. What got you into craft beer in the first place? And what are a few beers you would recommend to a craft newcomer?
I got into craft beer. This is good flavor. I taste no spice, by the way.
35 Scoville units isn't shit.
No. Right after college is kind of when I remember it was kind of I graduated in 2011, and that was kind of around the time of like a big craft booming scene. And I was at a friend's house, and somebody gave me a Fat Tire amber, which I think is only like 5%.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to what I had been drinking in college, the Bud Lights, things like that, I was like, whoa, wow, okay. From there, appreciating Michigan beers and local craft beers, Bell's and Founders, and knowing people, in those cities, and really appreciating that there were a lot better beers out there than I had been aware of. And some beers I would recommend. I was talking to my friend the other day. My favorites are, Bell's Two Hearted. This is the perfect beer. Even people that don't like IPAs like Bell's Two Hearted. There's a reason it's been named best beer in America several years in a row.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my favorite. And then, pretty much anything by Bell's, Founders, Stone, Lagunitas, Revolution in Chicago, Grand River in our hometown of Jackson. Yeah.
All right, so for the second wing, we've got, I think from Hot Ones, Los Calientes. Let's see how that goes.
I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, I think it's about 36,000 Scoville units. So about a 10 times jump from the last one.
Great. Fun. It's definitely, it's definitely a little bit higher. There's a really good flavor though. Ooh, it comes late. Yeah, you taste the sweetness of this first, and then it gets hot. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish it. No milk yet.
I know you've been a big fan of Australia for a very long time after taking a trip there as a kid.
Yeah.
What was kind of the experience there that really made you love Australia?
Man, I tell you what, it's one word: people. The Australian people, they're nicest. They're the nicest people in the world. I was there for almost a full month. I saw one person in a bad mood. One.
Wow.
The whole time. And I'm not even convinced he was Australian.
Excellent. How did Wing 2 treat you? Are you ready for Wing 3? Do you need a second?
This is like my sweet zone. Like, it's enough for me to feel the burn.
Yeah.
But I usually don't go too much hotter than that.
All right. Number 3, we've got Dawson's Original Hot.
Yeah.
At 82,000 Scoville units. Again, we're about doubling your last heat endeavor there.
Doubling again?
Yeah.
Man, well, we're doing back-to-back Dawsons, eh? I like these labels.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like the red, what is this, the ink? I'm just stalling. Let's go for it. Dawson's Original Hot. Okay. It's a good flavor. It's just a rib. Yeah, it's like a really hot, like buffalo.
Yeah.
Again, it's starting to come up after the first bite. Okay, yeah, I can handle it.
You've been long into music, both as a listener and a creator. What was the first song that you ever wrote?
I don't remember what the first one was, but I remember there was some really terrible rap song called 500 G's.
Uh-huh.
And it was just stupid and just, I don't even remember any of the bars, but the chorus was like, so-and-so's down with the 500 G's. Then I also, around that time, got into battle rapping.
Yeah.
And I do remember my first line I ever spit in a battle. It was 9th grade, freshman year, and I looked really dorky. I had big bangs, and I challenged this this third guy really sneaks up. You really think you can just handle it? Oh, my eyes. The tears are coming, the lips are burning. I challenged a guy to a battle, and he looked at me and he was like, yeah, of course. And a big crowd forms around us, and I went first, and I remember he said, yeah, I'll take you on. I'll eat you up. I'll eat you. And so my first line, I heard that, and I went completely off the dome, Josh. It was not planned. I said, yeah, you say you're gonna eat me, but yo, I ain't edible. Check my background, check my rhymes, you know I'm credible. And the whole crowd was like, oh! And I knew just from those first 2 bars that I had them, and I did, and I won. And I ended up going 10-0 in battles. You might think that I'm like playing it up or exaggerating for entertainment. I am not.
No, you look like you're crying and your face is very red.
I know, I'm trying to, I genuinely want to like kick these wings' ass, and so, but I can't help what happens to the chemistry biologically of my insides, of my innards. Okay, let's go.
So we've got next Dawson's Big Smoke Chipotle. The Scoville units are unknown on this one, but it's labeled as a 7 out of 10 heat. So we'll see what that means.
I'll be the judge of that. So right away, it has a better flavor than the original hot.
I feel like does it have the smoky flavor? Like that's what it kind of.
You definitely get this is my favorite flavor so far. The first Los Calientes would be the second place, but yeah, it's actually not that too bad. It's mostly the smoke. I guess there's roasted peppers or something, and the chipotle. Yeah, this one I can do. This was a nice reprieve.
Speaking of battle rap, can you tell me a little bit about Lube Frog and his nemesis Glacius?
That's a good deep dive there. Luke Frog, Luge, Luke Frog, was my nickname for a while. And it was given to me by my babysitter's boyfriend. I thought he was so cool. He had this like dark green Bonneville, and he would just crank rap music. And he had like his own little slangs that I don't think were part of Jackson. They were just his own things, and he would kind of do like a thing where he would like Luke Frog, or he would like change a letter in someone's name. Yeah, he called me Luke Frog, and I said it like that, and then I just adopted it because I thought this guy was cool. Ended up, he was not so cool, but the name stuck. I even had a personalized football jersey that said Luke Frog on it, and I think Luke Frog was my first alias as a rapper before I ended up settling on LRS. And Glacius was this battle rapper in school. He had a CD out too, and I remember you could find it in some of the local record stores in Jackson. And I bought it. It was like an intro where one of his buddies, you know, and we're all teenagers, like we're young, stupid, innocent kids anyway. No one's hard anyway. No one's hard. One of his friends is like, "Yo, Glacius, you gonna come to this party?" And he's like, "Nah, let me ask my mom." And I'm like, how are you gonna open your intro for your rap album with "I gotta ask my mom"? Like, so that made me even more upset that he never wanted to battle me because he thought he was like above me.
All right, so on to number 5, we've got another one from Hot Ones. This is the Los Calientes Rojo.
Los Calientes Rojo. What's the Rojo? I wonder what the...
We're about to find out. It amps it up about 12,000 Scoville, so you're at 49,000 as you bite into that one.
It is a really good flavor. Both of the Calientes are coming correct. It's not too much heat that I can't handle it. This is also, the last two have been a very good smoky flavor. The cumulative heat from all these other bastards they're still living. They got real estate on my lips.
So kind of moving into more of the acting side instead of the music side. I've heard of a really specific role that got you into acting from the start. And I wanted to know kind of what about your role playing a turkey spider made you fall in love with acting?
Well, man, I think anyone remembered about the turkey spider days. It was my first play I ever did in high school. I was always scared to do theater, and I finally worked up the courage. Actually, I had tried my end of my junior year, and I got cast in Footloose, and I had to back out of it. But the following year, senior year, I said, okay, I'm going to do every play that I can, because I have 1 year left of high school, and I want to make the most of it, and I want to do theater. And they were doing, they were doing the Clumsy Custard Horror Show, which was like a fantasy kind of play. And they didn't cast me in any speaking roles, but they said there's these scenes that take place in this magical forest, and there's these creatures called turkey spiders, and you're going to be one of 2 turkey spiders, Luke. I was like, great. And so it literally involved me wearing all black clothes, black sweatshirt, black pants, black sunglasses, and like a black cap. So there was very little skin exposed, right?
Yeah.
And they put these big spider legs on my back, and they glued them on. And so they looked like spider legs coming out of my back. And my job was to run up and down the aisles with this other girl, gobbling like a turkey, and trying to scare people in the audience. And then but it was like a really quick run by the stage, I think for 10 seconds. Yeah. And it was just imagine me just in all black, with big black sunglasses, spider legs, going and I said, this is for me. I'm an actor.
For number 6, we've got Hellfire Detroit. This is the Cabernet Habanero Reaper. Scoville units also unknown, so we'll see.
Great. Unknown. What was it? The Cabernet?
Yeah, this is a Cabernet Habanero Reaper.
So it's got wine. It's got habanero, and I assume that alludes to the Carolina Reaper.
I guess so. Are you having a heart attack?
Yeah, that's hot. It's pretty hot. I don't want to be cocky, but I think I got it. It's fine.
All right. All right, if it's fine. So the experience with the spider monkey might have been like your first turkey spider, not spider monkey, son of a bee. But that experience, you were acting before that, I feel like. And so I wanted to bring up a different question about acting before that. You did a show called The Bill and Lester Show, and you had like the Lester movie. And I wanted to ask about that. And let's walk through kind of what that was about and how you kind of look back on that now and how it influenced your future in acting.
I had a friend up the street. Oh yeah, this is fucking, yep. Why am I taking more bites of this? I'm putting it down. I had a friend up the street. His name was Justin. I'm going for the milk.
Okay.
That helps.
You got cocky.
I did. I'm the same wing. Justin lived up the street from me, and he had a camera and a tripod, but it was just the two of us, and we didn't really know what we were doing as far as making movies, but we just had I don't know how it started, but we just started making silly videos and characters, and we came up with these rednecks, Lester and Bill. And Lester's last name was Fire Truck because a lot of people ask how I was born with no last name. And one day I just looked out my window and I saw a fire truck. So I said, I'm Lester Fire Truck. And we made all these tiny little stupid videos, but like they're on a tripod. And so there's no like zooming or good camera angles. It's just like this. It's just like a stationary camera.
Yeah.
Had to act within this box. And so it was just terrible. And we had an idea for a full script, a full story of the Lester movie. And it was going to be this whole thing about how Lester's little son Chester, and keep in mind, I'm like age 12 or 13 during this. I'm like 13 years old. So it's me playing an adult, but with no makeup or like, it's just me like in my basketball shorts, pretending to be a grown man named Lester Fire Truck who has like a 5-year-old son named Chester. And then we never show Chester because the whole plot of the movie was that Chester got abducted or kidnapped.
Yeah.
And my friend Justin played Bill, and it turned out that Bill was behind it, but I don't remember why. And so
that son of a bitch.
There's a clip of, I just swallowed a big Scoville unit. There's a clip of
that's what she said.
Around and Lester being like, Bill, what if I never find my Chester boy? And Justin's like, Bill's like, well, I gotta go telephone. Doing that.
So it was a well-developed plot, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. We tried to option it to Warner Brothers, but doing those videos, I think, I always had even from younger than that, like 4 years old, I always had a affinity for dressing up and in doing voices. And I was an only child, so I would memorize movies and memorize Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler and the way that they said things, and so I could pick up on patterns and voices. And so, but I was always scared to actually do it in front of a large crowd of people, which is why I didn't do theater until my high school days. All
right, so we're on to number 7. Number 7, I think this is Hellfire Detroit again. and this is Bourbon Habanero Ghost. This one's sitting in at a cool 300,000 Scoville units.
How many?
300,000.
Oh man. Well, that's. Oh man.
We don't know what the last one was, so we'll see if that. I mean, this could be. It could be chiller. You never know.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
All right, same thing he said last time, folks. Right before he died. Awesome. I'll throw a question your way then. So, kind of like beyond the Lester part, what was the role that, once you look back on, was your least favorite to play in your acting career?
Oh, that damn turkey spider. I am gonna take a brief. I think I'm gonna come back to that guy. That's a pause. I think it's starting to come in. Just for the sake of my brain's not working that well right now, I probably have a better answer for you, Josh, but don't
Not
laugh
the cough.
at it,
Not the cough.
you bitch. Just because my brain's not working as well, I'm gonna say there was a play I did in college called Buried Child by Sam Shepard. It's a fantastic show, great piece of just literature, one of the best plays of all time. But I played Father Dewis in that, and it was a supporting role. It wasn't a bad role, but there was like two of the male leads, really three of them were really juicy, good roles, and I wanted one of those roles really bad. And so I was like, I'll do it. I'll do anything, Sam Shepard. But I was a little disappointed, should I say, to be playing Father Dewis when I was a tad jealous of the guys and the rest of the cast. Just because I'm not a puss, I'm gonna take one more bite from this. Oh wait, no, this was the other one. I didn't want any of that. I'll take one more little bite of this guy.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom. Done and done.
Oh. Okay. What's next?
All right, number 8. This is the last of the Hellfire Detroit triad.
Oh yeah.
This is the Hellfire Detroit Beer Habanero Scorpion.
And it's made with Humalupa.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah. So it is made with Humalupa, which is awesome, and it's also 400,000 Scoville units.
400, so 100,000 more than that guy.
Yes.
Okay, great. The heat comes quicker on this one.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely taste it.
Now, you've been all over the place as far as entertainment goes and artistry and being creative and creative endeavors. And I remember you getting into a different area. And so I wanted to ask, how did your first and last stand-up show go? And kind of what was that experience like?
Good question. My stand-up shows, I only did stand-up twice. It was pretty close to each other. It was in it would have been 2000, sometime late 2017 maybe. And I grew up loving stand-up, worshiping comedians, and writing in my notebook for a long time. A lot of ideas for stand-up bits, and just never did it. And then when I was at the IO West Improv Theater, there was upstairs they would do open mics in this little loft, and me and a couple of buddies went there one night, and you threw your name in the hat and they called me, but I only had 3 minutes. First joke went pretty well. Did a joke about a 9/11 bumper sticker and it got a really good laugh, and I was proud of it. And then the other ones got a little bit of an awkward laugh, like ha ha ha. And I did it, I think, the next week. And I don't remember. It was just okay. But the experience taught me that I was more of an improviser than a stand-up comedian. That I'm better suited for improv. I would do it again, though. You know what I would not do again is this. This.
I think number 9 is upon us, and this one is the bomb beyond insanity.
The bomb beyond insanity. I mean,
that's clocking in at 135.
I know the legend of this one though. Oh, that is that's the bullshit right there. That's no that's pure acid. That's not even fun. That's not fun. That's not fun.
What's the legend behind that?
It's like every time someone eats that, oh god, there's a hiccups. Instant hiccup. Oh no. I need more milk. I can't even describe to you, Josh.
You don't have to. I can see your tears.
It has completely set fire to my tongue. Ask a fucking question!
Sorry, buddy. All right. That was the bomb?
Yes!
Okay. I'm ready when you're sitting back down.
God help. I'm sitting.
All right, here's your question. Is it true that your life was threatened by a simple game of truth or dare? And what happened?
That'll take too long. Basically, I was in college. Went to a crazy Christmas party. My friend invited me. He was drunk and on steroids, and he had a friend who tells me he was part of the Crips in Houston. And then another guy, his wife was there. And then we were playing Truth or Dare. And I had to kiss his wife while he was out of the room. And he found out about it. And all the crazy guys found out about it. And they threatened to kill me and stab me. One guy pushed a hole in a wall. And that's it.
That may be the record for the shortest story you've ever told in your life.
That's the gist of it. I was threatened by a man named Pig, and a man that was in the Crips. He told me he had shot somebody in the face. And another guy.
We got the next one. Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it through these last two?
I hope I can taste it. My mouth is so numb.
Yeah.
That's just cruel.
Wing 10. The next wing is Mad Dog 357. This is 357,000 Scoville units.
357.
Here we go.
Give me motivation, Josh. I need to psych myself up.
You are You only have 2 more wings. You only have to take a bite of each, get them down. The questions are phenomenal, as they have been all night.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
Yep. Okay.
Let's go.
Don't be a bitch, homie.
That is also not fun.
What are you doing to this guy, dude?
I'm doing it to myself like an idiot.
I'm just here asking the questions,
Oh god.
the hard-hitting questions.
Dude, it was so easy. It was coasting until like right here.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I mention the board game Operation?
Operation.
Playing doctor.
Yeah, probably playing doctor. When I was a little kid. I'm thinking this is what you're alluding to. When I was a little kid, I was like 4 years old. Oh, careful around the eyes. My neighbor, she was a bad influence. We played doctor with my pants down. And one day, fuck you. One day my mom walked into my bedroom. My pants were around my ankles. My next door neighbor, she was playing with me. And my mom was like, what are you doing? And I was like, play doctor, I'm the patient. And she was like, Luke, put on your pants. And I said, but mommy, it feels so good. Oh, this is terrible.
Listen, sir.
Yeah,
You made it this far.
yeah.
You got 1 more wing to go. It's hot as fuck, but everything else was hot as fuck too. You just need a bite. You need a bite, you need to swallow it.
Okay.
This is very much like Harry Potter, in which Dumbledore is like, whatever you do, make me drink the whole thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna say all kinds of crazy shit, but you gotta make me hold the thing. And then he's like sitting there and he's all like, Harry, please. That's where you're at right now. You're Harry, please. You only got 1 more sip to go.
Yep.
You can do it, Headmaster.
Thank you.
This is number 11. This is Hot Ones, The Last Dab Apollo. The Apollo pepper is apparently the newest, like, hottest fucking pepper ever.
Yep.
And this one is over 2 million Scoville units.
2 million Scoville units. Cool. I will put a dab, a last dab.
Just a dab.
Dab. Just careful.
We're doing science in the lab today.
Okay.
Here we go.
Last dab. See you on the other side.
Edge of my seat.
I love you. Cheers. Eat the bite, eat the bite, eat the bite. I was trying to make it touch as little of my lips as possible, because you instantly feel, just like the Mad Dog and just like the bomb, you instantly feel it. It's not even fun. It's not a good flavor. It's no flavor. I'm just waiting to see how long it will take before I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I don't even want to. It's not fun. Oh, god damn. Shit. It's so bad. Shit.
It's hot as shit. Got it. All right, excellent, sir. So you made it through. Congrats. That was 11 full wings. Your last wing at 2 million Scoville units. That's absolute insanity. Can't believe you did it. Since you made it through, what are you working on these days? What do people need to look out for? Where can they find you? All of that stuff. Shameless plug time. Go.
You can find me in my Lake Balboa, Los Angeles, California bathroom in about 2 minutes. You can find me shitting my guts out. Stop texting me. It's not over. It keeps coming. You think it's better, and it keeps coming. You can find me on Instagram at Luke Stanaway, Twitter at Luke Stanaway, YouTube, Lovely Luke, all one word. TikTok at Luke Stanaway. I post impressions, all of my impressions on TikTok, one by one. We made a film. Oh god, we made a short film called When Is Now, and hopefully it'll be able to be streamed on Amazon Prime at some point soon. But you can follow our Instagram at When Is Now Film for any updates. We're also planning on making it into a feature film, so there'll be updates on that there. Yeah, follow me on those sites, Luke Stanaway, and at When Is Now. That's what I have going on. Writing a lot of scripts. Working on a play. I wrote a play that I want to put on stage next year. Very excited about that, and very excited about being done.
Right. Excellent. Yeah, no, it seems like it's about that time. Way to make it through everything. And make sure to check Luke out on all these avenues, all these media ventures, and look out for the play. It's excellent. Thanks a bunch for joining, Luke.
I appreciate that, buddy. This was fun.